Basketball, you betcha I'm back. It's the Daily Trainer, and I am so excited to continue 2-a-days to give you what you need, guaranteed to succeed in the gym every day for the game that you love to play. Basketball, you know what to do. Like it, comment on it, subscribe to it, or talk to me about it, or tell somebody about it. Whatever it is you want to do. But you know what time it is. It's time to get right to it. And what we're going to get right to is dribbling. Oh yeah. So this drill, I don't have a name for it, but you're going to dribble around the key all the way up above the perimeter. Then you're going to come all the way back down, and you're going to come back around. Then you're going to dribble to the elbow, and then the other elbow, and then you come around, and then you're going to go through the legs. It's going to give you a multitude of different things that you're going to do while dribbling. I want you to do this 5 times. I'm going to figure out a name for this drill. It's a little bit of everything, and it is spontaneous in a way. So there's no direction of specific game thing or game theme type workout with this. This is just more about really warming up and then also getting that handle right. Okay, so it gets you moving, and it also does some similar things that we do here in the gym consistently. All right, so now after doing that 5 times, you're probably gassed a little bit, but it's okay. So then we're gonna get into our cone dribbling. Okay, we're gonna do moves that we typically don't do all the time. We're gonna go behind the back, cross it over. We're gonna go through the legs behind the back. We're gonna go cross through. Okay, we're gonna cross it over, go through the legs, go behind the back. What else do we have for our cone drills? We're also going to get into our crossover through the legs on the drill when it comes to the cones. And then we're also going to do in and out crossover. We haven't really touched on that a lot like I should have been this week, but in and out crossover is going to be an important skill that you have to work on. I just actually really talked to someone about how efficient the in and out can set up your crossover today in a workout. So one thing I want you to understand is we're going to do all these drills 4 times each, and then we are going to get into our attack drill where we will dribble up from the baseline and make a move at the free throw elbow, and then we will attack the rim and finish a layup. This drill isn't so much for the handle. This is just more about controlling and turning different directions for when you're trying to push off of a move. There's so many variations of how you're going to move in the game of basketball. One drill or a set of drills isn't going to cure everything that you need to understand how you can get that quicker first step or that skilled step past somebody. So it's important that we know how to take off in any direction at any time from anywhere. Now, some people may say this drill is not going to get you better, but it will, because you're working on full speed, you're working on stopping, and then you're working on taking off again. So don't listen to the haters. Remember, those are going to be 4 times each when we do them, and you can do a variation of layups. And then we're going to get into our wave dribble. Okay, we're going to do all the combinations that we need to do. First, we want to wave it and penetrate, then we're going to wave and counter, then we're going to wave, get past the first set of cones, and then counter. So we're going to do all that. This one's going to be 3 times each, just so we get the hang of it. And then we want to also work our zigzag, but we're not working our zigzag dribble from the baseline today. We're going to work it from the top with the cones, and we're going to go with our crossover. We're going to go through our legs, and we're going to go behind our back as well. You can finish any layup you want on this 4 times each as we continue to get better at our handle. Okay. And lastly, what I want to say is you have to be in the best shape possible. I've explained this to a few different players in the last 3 to 4 years, and because they did not take it seriously, they have found themselves in a place where now that they're older, they understand that being in shape is important. And we are at our last season now when it comes to coming out of high school. So I'm glad they got the message. I hope you do. And I hope you seek success by continuing to get in shape. And we'll also have just a conditioning workout set up for you here within the next weeks or so. So if you need to know how to do that, we will be more than happy to get you rolling on that end. All right? Now, what I'm looking at is what other dribble moves can we do? So when we're looking at this, we want to say, all right, what's the attack that we struggle with the most? And it is the counter when being guarded. So when you're guarded and you're driving to the elbow, you want to work on this crossover. You want to work through the legs. You want to work behind the back. And so this drill right here, where we're going to do just 3 times, and as you can see in slow motion, that direction that you're going to put your foot forward is so vital to beating your defender when you stop and counter. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Again, 3 times each, and then we're looking to go to our retreat drill. Okay, our retreat drill is going to be 2 cones. You're going to put that foot in front, and then we're going to go with our different moves. Then we're going to do it in our diamond drill. You're going to drive the same way on the diamond drill, okay? But this time, instead of just stepping back, we're going to step back, and then we're going to make moves to the basket. So you got crossover through the legs, you got double cross, you can go through the legs behind the back, you can go crossover, and then wrap it behind your back if you wanted to. But there's all these different moves. I'm not doing all these moves on video, but there's these moves for you to do that. All right? And again, we're doing everything 4 times. All right? Drive strong to the basket. Look for the floater as well, because that is still a finishing move. And then basketball U, again, with our dribbling, what we're going to do is our zigzag dribble, because then we have a little bit of conditioning that's going to go into it. We're going to go with 3 times on the zigzag. You're going to drive all the way hard down right, and then you're going to go to the other side of the floor, do the same thing again, 3 times with the zigzags, and then you're going to go hard down the dribble with your left, right? And then what I would like to see is just 117 during your conditioning. That will get it all done for us. And basketball U, that's it. You know, you've reached the end of the week. You've hit all the 2-a-days, and you know, that's great. Hopefully the extra work is getting you to a little bit more progression, or at least you're seeing it. And we want to continue to grow individually and mentally with the game of basketball. Okay? Remember, the game is a little more mental than it is physical, and the importance of being in a good mental state is just as important as being in a good physical state. Basketball U, you know what I'm here for, and it's to give you the best. The best of what I know, the best of what I can do, and hey, trying to make you the best version of you. Basketball U, remember, someone's always working. Are you?